what constitutes misinformation is an important question. You can go back to actually concerns in making distinctions between, for example, misinformation and disinformation, as Habermas would talk about it, and he was concerned with the notion of intent. So on some level, misinformation might be verifiably false information more broadly, and then we might think about disinformation as that's actively put in the system with the intent to deceive. I think that the question of intent, while interesting, and important ethically to at least consider, on some level, I think the larger issue is the fact that we have a system and a mass media system that is vulnerable to misinformation more broadly. And so, even aside from the question of whether something is a malicious or intentional lie, the truth is that there is quite a bit of faulty and false or misleading information. And so we might think in terms of the consequence. Ultimately, to what extent is somebody misled relative to what they would have done otherwise had they had full or correct information? And so that notion of misinformation can cover a pretty wide range. It's not unique to any particular topic. This is something we see certainly in the realm of politics, but also with regards to health and science and other aspects of consumer information, and in everyday life, even in interactions between two people. And so what we might start to worry about is the prevalence of misinformation. And as we can get into and talk about, there are particular reasons why this is a challenging problem for us on a mass scale. There are certain human tendencies that we have in terms of processing that we might worry about. There's aspects of the regulatory system that we might worry about, and there's a whole notion of what we're going to do about it. So we can get into that if you'd like to, but that was that notion of misinformation as a noise, as faulty information, as false information is something that really animated the book, and it's been a part of a number of things that we've worked on.